Hello folks, once again, welcome back to the one and only Ruth's Gourmet Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you guys how we are going to make some creamy, delicious, moist pork chops with mushrooms and onions. So folks, I started here. I soaked my pork chops for about 20 minutes to get that gunk out, that little residue that's always on your meat when you purchase it. I soaked it for 20 minutes and with salt and lemon. Okay, and then the next step in this process is just to tap them very dry. You don't want to have no water on your pork chops because we are going to dip, and we don't want to have that going back and forth. Okay, the water dripping, it's getting all soggy. So today for this recipe, folks, I need some onions. I just roughly chopped them, no specific order. I need some garlic, of course some mushrooms, and of course some parsley and cilantro for garnishing. And we are just going to go ahead and make sure these are really dry. And then we are just going to put them over on the board so we can season them slightly. And one of the reasons I usually soak my meat in salt, guys, too, is because it gives it a little flavor on the inside. Because sometimes when you're doing shows, you know, you have to season right away, and if salt doesn't get to go and penetrate to the meat, so you have to make sure it's nicely seasoned. So the salt actually helps to get into the meat and season it. Okay, folks, so what are we going to do now? I am going to just season this with a little bit of Himalayan salt on each side. Just a little bit, not a lot, because I already had it soaking in salt. So that's pretty much about it. A little bit of seasoning salt on each side. We don't want to overpower it with too much of seasoning, guys. And a little bit of white pepper. If you like a lot of pepper, you feel free and put as much pepper as you like. Okay, so a little bit of white pepper in that, and it's all done. Simple. So it's all seasoned, a little bit of seasoned salt. And the next step, I have here in this cup some chicken stock. We are going to use chicken stock to make the roux for the sauce for this. And in this bowl here, I have some all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and some seasoning salt. So what we're going to do next, we are going to just dip this. We're going to mix it all together. It's already seasoned up, and we are going to dip these in here. We're going to flour them. And of course, guys, I already have my oven on because I want it to be ready, so I don't have to waste a lot of time when I get to the stove to put them in. We are going to half fry them because we are going to continue the cooking process while we're making the roux and that beautiful mushroom gravy. Okay, so we're going to head on to the stove and we are going to start the process with this. And folks, you see, I use quite a bit of oil because I want it to be, I want to deep fry it. Not all the way through, but I want it to be fried evenly all over. So you just put them in. And always make sure you put your meat this way so the oil is not going to get back to you and burn you. So you go this way. And we have space for the other one, so we just put that in right here. And folks, we are going to let this brown evenly on each side for about 4 minutes. So I know you all don't want to sit here and look at me for 4 minutes while these are getting brown. So a cup of camera and let them brown on one side. I'll flip them and then I'll return. I will continue. See you guys in a moment. Hey folks, I'm back to show you guys the second part of this dish. So you see, I just kind of browned them halfway, not too much, but also half cooking with a little bit of golden brown. I took them and left them to drain on this so we wouldn't have too much of grease in the food. The next step now, we are just going to saute the onions just to get the sweetness out before I make the roux. So I'm just going to throw it in the pot, which is already heated up, with my garlic. I find garlic have a really good flavor, gives pork chops a really good flavor. So I like to use fresh garlic in that. If you don't have fresh garlic, folks, you can also use crystal garlic. It's okay. Just use what you have. I'm just going to saute this for a bit, just to have the juices come through. And I'm not going to leave it in the pot to make the roux. I'm going to remove it and then make the roux. But I want to have cooked the onions first. So once you see it's starting to get a little brown, like caramelizing, we're going to remove it and put them on the side. Just like that. You see, it's almost, it's not really cooked. Just halfway like this. You don't want to have them too cooked. So I'm going to remove them now and leave them to the side. And I'm going to use the same pot to continue making. And we're going to have all the flavors from the onions in that. What I forgot to mention to you guys earlier on, in this recipe I usually stick a little bit of bacon in there, just for added flavor to enhance the shape of your pork chops. So while we were off camera, I just kind of did 2 pieces of bacon, but I did turkey bacon. So you guys will have, if you guys like pork bacon or chicken bacon, do whatever you like. I just kind of put this with the pork chops a while ago and fried it out and just chopped them. This is going to be in the roux and this is going to be like for garnishing. So the next step I'm going to do now, I'm going to make the roux. So I'm going to put the flour and we are going to burn the flour, not very dark, just to get the floury taste off. I have 2 teaspoons of flour here. I'm just going to timely make that roux. You have to continuously stirring it so it's not going to make a lot of lumps. If you leave it unattended, it's going to get lumpy. Just kind of burn it. Oh, the flavor of the onions in this with the flour and the garlic smells beautiful, folks. Oh my goodness. So you see it's thickening up. Look at that. See, look at that. We don't want it burnt. Just to cook out the floury taste from the flour. So that's pretty much good. And at this point we're going to start putting the, oh my god, we're going to start putting oh my god, I'm forgetting my words now, folks.
Chicken stock.
The food smells so good in here, I'm forgetting what I'm using. The chicken stock. We are going to pour it timely in here while we make our roux. So we just keep stirring and it's going to thicken up. And just make sure that there's no lumps. I'm just going to turn my heat up just a tad bit so it's going to thicken up a little faster. And guys, you can taste your dinner, taste your sauces to make sure you have the right flavor that you acquire in there. I love to taste my food, you know. By the time I'm done cooking, I'm filled from tasting. I don't even want to eat anymore. Look at that, folks. You see how this is thickening up nicely? We are going to put the rest of it in there. Look at that. I'm just going to stir that on. And now I'm just going to put the onions back in here. And it's going to cook down to make that flavor for our pork chops, guys. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to put the pork chops back in here. I'm going to cover it down for about 10 minutes because they already have cooked for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and it will be time to show you guys. We're going to put the bacon in there for added flavor. I'm going to throw the mushrooms in here, cover it over. A little bit of my favorite cilantro. And folks, I'm going to cover this down, let it cook, and I'll see you back in a few minutes. Okay, and we are going to taste this beautiful dish. Bye for now. Guys, this is the final results. Look at this, has dried down quite a bit. Look at that. Look at that nice thick sauce. All the mushrooms got on. The smell is killing me. I can't wait to get into this. So let's get over to the station and start. Oh my God, this smells yummy, folks. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's plate this pork chops. Look at how beautiful this is. Folks, look at that. Look at that. I'm so hot. It is so hot in the kitchen. Tell me this is not beautiful, folks. We are going to put a little bit of gravy on this with all that good juices, the mushrooms, the bacon. Folks, I can't wait to get in. I can't wait to get in. We are going to garnish this with a little bit of greens. And we are going to definitely put some bacon on that. And you know the bacon is going to give that beautiful flavor. Oh. And look at this. The final result. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to taste this, and I guarantee you guys it's going to be delicious. Look at how moist this is, folks. Look at that. Some bacon, some mushrooms. Guys, I am not even exaggerating. This is so tender, very juicy, and just all the flavors from the garlic, the onions, the bacon. Delicious, folks. I urge you to taste. Make this at home, guys. Follow Ruth's Gourmet Kitchen. Share with your friends. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Guys, for the ones who haven't seen me before and have not subscribed to Ruth's Gourmet Kitchen, please touch that bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. Folks, this is the end today. Do not forget to subscribe. I love the interaction, guys. I'm enjoying you guys on my channel. We're having a whole lot of fun with you guys. Please, let's work together and get this channel going. Thanks again for watching Ruth's Gourmet Kitchen. Talk to you guys later. See you all in my next video. I'm going to get in here and start chowing down.